Well, they've just completed the medal ceremony for the men's 100-meter backstroke. Aaron Pearsall holds his gold proudly up. And now, the men's 100-meter breaststroke final. World record holder in this is Brendan Hansen, and he has been nearly a second faster than anybody else.
He is so head and shoulders above the rest of this crowd. At least here at these championships, he is the clear favorite. He is so far ahead of everybody else. Brendan Hansen, the world record holder in the 100 meters long course. He did that at the Olympic trials. He won the silver, went on to win the silver behind Kitajima of Japan. A little bit disappointed in that swim, I know.
Ed Moses has a short course record with a 57.96. Brendan Hansen, his goals for this competition are to swim hard and clean.
I just want to have solid swims. I mean, that's probably the safest answer I can give you. It's probably just to have solid swims, because Ed Moses has made those world records ridiculous. I mean, 2:02 and 57.6 is just, you know, you have to be on your game, and maybe I will be, maybe I won't, but I mean, we'll see when the gun goes off, and I'm just going to go out here and represent the country as best I can.
Yeah, but Rowdy, Brendan Hansen is no stranger at all to world record.
No, he isn't, and that's a great point, Paul. The fact that, yeah, you know, he gives credit to Ed Moses, and that time is out there, 57.4, but he's been 58.1. So he's only about a little over half a second off that world record. I think he could do it here. I'm not sure he can, but he's definitely capable of doing it physically. He's got great turns. He's got all the mechanics. This guy could give him a run, though. If we're talking about dark horses, we saw what Brooke Hansen did in the 50 breaststroke up with that huge upset earlier in the competition. Her teammate, Brenton Rickard, has had a great year. If anybody's going to pull off the upset, it's going to be him. But I have a feeling that this guy right here with those Olympic rings on his shoulders are going to blast off the blocks and stay out front the whole way.
And Hansen, like any top-flight athlete, gives credit to other people, as he did Ed Moses. We've heard Michael Phelps do that a dozen times since he's arrived here for competition.
Hansen in the middle of the pool. He never lost this race in his entire NCAA career. Went 4 for 4 at the University of Texas. He's right there in the middle of the pool. Now, he doesn't get a lot of height on his stroke. He's got incredible leg strength.
4 lengths of the pool. Hansen makes the turn in front.
Boy, technically so efficient. You see that head nice and in line with his body. Look at the Australians, though. They're making them work for it.
Look down at Martin Riley, lane 1 there.
Rickard, as we mentioned, only 4/100ths of a second behind Brendan Hansen. And the key is Brendan Rickard's to his right. And I'm not sure Hansen can see him, but look at Hansen really starting to make a move out now. Boy, he is really clearly taking advantage of that third 25. That's what he really worked on. And he gets better in the race. He won't die. He's going to win this one.
Hansen in lane 4. Rickard very close on him. But it's Hansen all the way. Rickard comes in second. Polyakov third. And Michael Phelps, along with the rest of the U.S. team, happy with that one, but not unexpected.
Well, the great Michael Phelps is certainly happy about Brendan Hansen's race. You know, he wasn't close to the world record. He kind of predicted it. When he talked to us earlier, when you saw him on camera, he said he wasn't going to be close. He felt like Ed Moses' world record was so far out there. I think he'll get it eventually, though. I really do. Look at the determination of coming off those blocks and then makes that nice pull out with that breaststroke. You're allowed one pull out, and then you see him as he comes up to the surface and then bursts to the surface. Beautiful shot in slow motion of his hands on the finish. Rickard at the bottom of the screen. Boy, he made it interesting, didn't he? 19/100ths of a second. Not just a tick behind Hansen. But that's why he's the world record holder anyway in the long course version. And a big smile on his face to boot.
And Rickard of Australia, he was right there, right at the end, but it was Hansen, and as you said, right from the get-go. There's Michael. What sad news, though. He wins a gold medal. He does that with some back issues and then decides it's prudent to pull.
A lot of pain.
So let's go down poolside once again. Craig Hummer.
Thanks once again, guys. Well, Brennan, you mentioned after the semis you didn't feel like you were really in the flow of the meet. Did this go better for you, at least from a feeling standpoint? And if so, what did you do differently tonight?
Well, you know, tonight was definitely a bigger crowd, and it was just great to have that hometown support. So went out here tonight, fed off the crowd, and had a great race.
Let's talk a little bit about the fact that you've already mentioned that Athens, a little bit of a disappointment there, but it's super motivated you for 4 years to come. Does this meet constitute the end of a long summer or the beginning of a long march toward Beijing?
I think it's just an end of a summer, you know. We're just trying to hang on after the Olympics and have a good meet here, support the U.S. swimming, and come back in 2008 and have a better year.
All right, congratulations on a great win.
Thank you.
Brendan Hansen, we show you the results, and